Caaave. Right, here we go. Episode 3 of... That's your line.
Oh, Amazing Cultivation Simulator on the Game Pass, because we're playing every game in the Game Pass.
Dave?
And I can't see your screen.
Oh, of course. Fuck.
Right, so before you get into your flow state, because as soon as you press pause, you're going to start doing shit that I don't understand, right? So, Amazing Cultivation Simulator, we've played, this will be the third session of it.
Yep.
We've got this little rule that just says, you know, we could play this game forever. We could. But see, in the name of getting through the Game Pass, after 3 hours, we're going to decide whether we game or pass, complete the game or move on, right? But the problem with this game is it's uncompletable. So after 3 hours after this session, we're just probably going to talk about it and we are going to move on, but we'll come back to this game if, you know, we really want to.
Yeah.
Because it's no, we're no passing on this game because it's bad necessarily,
Aye.
although it is confusing. So just on the confusing point from the layman, because you're so in the zone with this and like getting into the nitty gritty and stuff. From my perspective, we've become self-sustaining in terms of food, correct?
Yeah, as long as I remember to continuously. It doesn't have a rim world do this until you've got 20. That's actually
Right.
the biggest negative thing I'm going to say about this game at the end. But that's
You can't automate it, which is going to be quite difficult if your
Right.
place was to grow. You would need to, you would spend a lot of busy work doing that. Then we're looking for bars, we're exploring, we're sending Doogie, our main guy, on adventures. But what's the next? We become self-sufficient in terms of we're not going to die from nature.
Yes.
What's the next hurdle? Because you can't just sit around and wait for raids and say, oh, I want to protect against raids. What would be the next achievement?
We're trying to feng our shui. So at the moment,
Sure.
we are building an observatory, but we need the iron. So that is the goal is to get iron. That is our main goal right now.
Excellent.
Getting
Right.
this will unlock an icon that shows us all the flow of like energy and all that shit. So then then we're going to try and make Dougie as happy as possible, because right now he's like he's in a bad way. I think his health is quite bad as well. So it's a good thing he's on an adventure, so we don't have to worry about that right now.
Yeah.
So
we talk about RimWorld a lot, and you should go and play RimWorld if you haven't, and you've somehow made it to here on this video, because RimWorld is an excellent example of a similar type of game.
Yeah.
But it's got a wee bit more. I don't know. It helps you out a wee bit more than this one. RimWorld, I find
it's wee tooltips that just pop up without you having to look for it, and see, I've got my cursor over a wood wall right now, and it shows me about 50 things right now. Like, and it's kind of overload to me right now. See, looking at all that means I don't take in half of it. There's key, there's gather key, attractiveness, tier, quality, and then a description in small writing. So like in RimWorld, it's been a few months since I've played it, but like if you put your mouse over something, there's just like 2 lines. Tells you exactly.
But then there's
what it
that
is.
eye that if you want the information, you can go and get the detailed information about every single thing.
Yeah.
As well. So
it's just a wee bit like it does its stuff just a wee bit better generally, and it doesn't have stuff that is just mind-bogglingly confusing like this feng shui stuff.
Yep.
You know, but because it does, like, the only reason I know of to build an observatory is because I read it online.
Because you googled it, aye.
Well, see, I guess if we look at this, a structure used to observe the 5 elements of feng shui and distribution of qi, or qi, I think they've been calling it qi or something. But so I mean, I guess it does say that, but for a game that seems to be so built around that should be signposted a wee bit more, in my opinion.
Yeah, the signposting wasn't amazing, but I mean, I guess it's a case of where do you start?
I know. So, will we continue? Because what we've got a new turtle man who is slow as fuck, but he's going.
Yeah, and that's on full speed, like triple speed.
Yeah,
the like, drill mode.
This guy's just made him look silly by running right past him. Yeah. But we are going to investigate. Oh, there's iron there. Yes.
All right. Well, that was easy.
What a good start. Mine. We'll have to go all the way through it though.
I just mine the whole lot. So here's a philosophical question about our Game Pass project. Then, like, we're going to maybe move on after 3 hours, and it would be, is that snake eating out your
Yes.
house?
That
I
is.
go and fix that. Yeah. What the
Oh, he's
fuck?
got rain. So, oh, Jesus, right. Okay, let's get this
I
in
slow
slower.
down.
He's the one that, oh, he's injured
Hunt him.
already. Yeah, oh, he's the hunter, but he'll take a million years to get back. Oh, he's
Pause
there.
it.
No, he's not.
Pause it. He's destroying your house.
No, but he'll get there. Right, watch us. Hunt. Right. Oh, she's gonna go hunt it, I think. Right, go on.
Okay.
Oh, maybe no. Can somebody?
He's not even going. He's going to bed.
Can you? It does it again in RimWorld. I could just go. No, you're no good red right now.
Prioritize.
You go and do that. But as far as I'm aware, I don't know if I can do that. Is somebody gonna like?
Click on yellow, the yellow bit of male snake. Is that a menu? No.
That
Is
was
that
the
just
menu.
its heading?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's your fridge fuck then.
There you
Oh,
go.
here we
Gung
go.
Thung's finally getting it. He's
Right,
getting
thank
though.
God.
He's already injured.
Oh, he's only one putting himself at risk. Fucking new turtle face is away to bed.
Well, he did
Right,
have a
but
long walk though. So
that was a bit annoying. Because they
Right.
destroyed one of your walls. Now, the philosophical question, real quick, was going to be just that: how qualified are we to actually give a definitive review after 3 hours of a game?
do you know what? I just say we do it. It's just part of the thing. It doesn't matter if we're qualified or no. Plenty qualified folk have jobs. No unqualified folk have jobs. So, you know what? That's our job. What's he doing? You've got a bed there, mate. There's a bed right next to you.
Well, he lives in a bed.
Oh,
though.
he doesn't have a bed because
'Cause
that's
he's a
somebody
turtle.
else's bed. Probably.
What?
Aye, that's Meow's bed. So we don't actually
Oh,
have enough
you
beds.
need. He's just camping out on the room.
Right, why don't you come in? Oh, so this was going to be my No, this is the fridge. Right,
That's
so
the
you
fridge.
shouldn't go in there. We'll build. What's this? Oh, this was going to be my meditation room, but that guy, that raider, came and completely obliterated it. And we've got
Right, I get that
food
going.
here. Aye, so although folks should be building this, but I think if I run out of wood, no.
No, because remember that was destroyed. It wasn't. It was actually up and then that raider
No, but
destroyed it.
I think I've put that
in.
up. Oh, that's an iron wall. Oh, fuck the thing, right? That's what it
Oh,
is.
like an iron wall, right? Okay.
Right, I've not been doing.
Yeah.
I've not been keeping an eye on
Pause
this
to
stuff. So let's demolish this, and then we will. I think you have to be a bit. You have to linger on it. Yeah, and then you can choose timber.
Right.
Okay, so let's just make him a wee bedroom.
It's quite nice that it demolishes stuff instantly
Yes, yeah, it's
as well, compared to RimWorld, where you need to send a guy to go and deconstruct it, I believe is the word.
yeah. And did we ever start getting off thingies? Swear to God, I'm sure the guy that I was watching made a timber station. Oh, maybe let's get some more timber in. And then they were making it, and then they were getting off thingies, off cuts.
Offcuts for roofs.
Yeah, but we don't seem to be getting any. So
What about your wood machine, whatever it's called? Remember you put a machine down to do the timber quicker?
that's what I was on. That's
Alright, so there's no option there for offcuts.
Piggy's back.
Alright.
No. So he was in a bad way a wee while ago. He's very healthy. Remember he had bad key or something? We've got some inspiration, we've got points, no much, but we could get this. Attainment +1,
Soon.
learn
Oh no,
miracle.
we can get it now.
It's a weird thing where I've got 360 but I need 324, but it looks like I've got 324 and I need 360. It's wee silly things like that just put you off as well. So a cloud dispelling chant, bring about sunny weather. That sounds funny. Let's do that.
I do that.
Because if it's too cold, we'll get some sun.
Yeah, you could give raiders heat stroke.
Oh, aye. See if a fucking bit of paper comes to raid us. It's dead.
Aye, shoot some sun at them.
Aye. I was thinking it rain. It's the opposite of that. Aye, if a puddle comes and gets us, it's in bad. It's getting really fucked.
Yeah.
Right.
Male puddle.
Right, this bear looks a bit ominous. Red
As
eyes.
bears tend to.
Aye.
Is that iron in the middle of that big one there? No. See just
This?
south of the bear.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, look at
Okay.
that. That's mega amounts.
Right.
Go on. Why don't you stick somebody else on mine as well, just to double up since you've got.
So I'll get
You've got enough food to get Smelly Turtle Man.
And Gong Sung Go, well, he Oh yeah, oh I might as well put him on it.
He's got the star. Is that the same as it'll increase
I
faster?
believe so.
Fire and
I
rimworld.
believe
Right.
so.
Okay. Cool.
So let's at least get him to want to mine all the time.
Right.
So at least
Good.
he'll do it unless there's other things. But you need a mine. Why can I know him? Can I afford it? A mining utensil. He needs
A
one of
mine
them.
weapon. Yeah.
Aye.
Yep. Can you make me an iron mine weapon?
If I had my iron, yes.
It's because then it would it not exponentially get faster? Because
Potential.
you'd be. How would you even go about making that?
Well, this is how you make weapons. So can you also do tools? No. There's probably like a tool machine, but I do have one of these that I could just do it in the on this. Followers of sector unclear about having no place to worship. Should you investigate? Yes. Right. Doogie needs to go on a fucking adventure because he's literally a man down when he's no doing something.
What, finish your thought though. Where you were telling me about tools?
Oh, yes, thank you. It's in here. We'll produce. Oh, not that one. This one. So we'll make 2 pickaxes. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Right, so I'll make 2 of them.
What material will that end up being?
Wood. But oh well, let's just double check.
But it didn't actually say. It didn't say at all.
Oops.
And it didn't give you any other options.
Oh, I demolished it. Oh my god, right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this one. Put it back there. And then we produce pickaxe. I think it must just be
Whatever's available.
Stone block.
Oh, right, okay. So you maybe can't even upgrade your pickaxes in the same way you, like, maybe could in Stardew Valley or whatever.
Yeah, that's also an interesting thing about Rimworld. You don't need tools at all, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Everybody just does everything.
Aye.
It's a bit liberating, actually.
Yeah.
So maybe in this, it's just that you'd simply need the one tool.
Aye.
And that's it. You don't upgrade it or nothing. So,
Maybe.
right, very good then. Because obviously your mining skill is going to go up. That's as good as having a mithril pickaxe or whatever.
Your right rib was ruptured, but now you're alright. Just you left it to heal. Oh, it becomes completely corrupted.
But wait, I'm a turtle man, and I'm a frog man. Right, sorry.
Right, you need healed. How do I heal folk again?
Doogie's got a miracle.
Yes. How do we? Right.
First chant.
Let's get that paused. Right.
Chant. Oh, pan.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Panacea.
Panacea. Yeah. And is that Guffball?
Zoom in.
You're the frog man. Right. Let's get you.
Let's see what this looks like.
Did he do it?
Is that it? You'd at least hope for some sort of.
Right,
what's the currency of that? Should that have used key up?
I guess so. Yes. Oh, that looks full. Right. Can we try that again?
Aye.
It doesn't. Oh well. It looks.
Oh
like...
no, it's aye. Yeah. Let's see what that does. I mean, he is going over to him, but he did last time too. Guffball is in a bad mood.
No wonder. His pal won't heal. Come on.
Nope.
Unless he's doing it right, well, no, because that didn't. Well, that's going up 1.7 a second. It only takes up 10. But it doesn't look huge.
So go to the language on the spell itself. Oh, use the other miracle.
Right,
to get the rain to fuck.
Oh, right. Let's go and look at this. So it says, set a promotion to cure targets inner injuries. Well, I wonder if inner injuries means more like key injuries.
Aye, like upset.
Rather than like actual injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, but this requires 3,000 key, and I've only got 1,000 key. So that's pointless.
Total. Okay.
Right.
Well, in Rimworld, you would send Guffball to bed, eh?
Aye.
But is doctor one of the things on your work schedule?
Yes, but do you know, I'm trying to think how. There's a whole thing about. I think
over on the right. What's power?
Let's see.
What was that?
Oh, and we've not established our power yet.
Right.
I did read it. There was a tutorial about healing, but I think we should have herbs. Herbs, right? So it's decay, it's medicine. And can we just tell him to... What? Why'd you not eat that? But the thing, if I go to work, I do have folk on healer. These two should be just doing that. So effective of creating medicine and effective treating physical wounds. So like
Put Meow Yaldi from crafting to healer, because she'll be crafting instead of healing at all times. Let's see
You'd
what that
still
does.
think things like that would. Oh, she's waited a bit.
She went to sleep. Yeah,
It's
you'd
fine.
still think that's an emergency, and they would deal with that
You would think.
as it came up.
So listen, let's just send Dugan an adventure then, because he's not doing anything else, and his powers are pish. So world.
Yeah, you can walk. You can walk just fine.
Aye.
City of Desolation.
We
went there. Scary.
We went there last time. Yeah.
Can you move up and down and stuff, or what's? Can you like move the camera here?
No, I think
zoom out.
I think this. Oh yeah, you can. But it's weird. Scrolling up goes up rather than zooms.
So how do you go left and right?
I think this might be it.
No, but look, there's a half a thing over there on the left.
I can use my mouse to go left and right.
Weird. Yeah. Well, like just click and drag it around.
Yeah.
What about Snaketail Village there, over in that island?
Oh yeah. Right, so gateway towards blah. You need more influence to go to certain places, it seems. Oh no, it's if I want to go and do something about it, like
I like
that's to, like
mug them off
or recruit folk. So yeah. I don't think it normally tells you there's things you could get. So I'm gonna patch that. The best place we went to once was this. We went to
Abundance. Why not? It'll take no time at all.
We had like a wee pop up that's on Caaave. We had a thing that let us like try and get a new disciple. So let's go on adventure.
Do that.
There's a thing to just repeat it and keep going back. Oh, that river. Oh, there's a few folk up there as well. Okay. Right. Did we ever get any iron? Rock, spirit wood.
What's that one that's 98? Is that stone?
Rock.
Right.
But I wonder if that's
maybe.
No, there's no drop down for that.
Go and look at the mines. Let's see how they're getting on with the chopping. Yeah, they've not reached it yet.
I guess it's going to take a while to get to there.
Aye.
Oh well, we're just going to have to wait. There should be something else we're doing, but oh well, at least they've started building this house.
They're going quite slow these days.
Aye.
I guess half of them are upset and one of them doesn't have a room. Maybe you could build Turtle Man a room.
That is the room.
But is that no? You said that was a meditation room.
Oh, we patched that to give him a room.
Oh, right. You just make that into the room then.
Well,
what else can you build in terms of like production and stuff?
We built hundreds of stuff.
We built everything. So medicine table.
We've got that.
We've got one of them.
Yeah. I'm looking for off. Let's look for this off wood stuff. Oh, I've got. There it is there. So handcraft station. Do we have one of them? Handcraft. Nope. So let's just put this in here. And hopefully somebody builds that. And then we can give ourselves roofs. Oh, I should get him a training spot as well now. You can train with us. There we go. Evil Disciples appeared at... Alright, yeah, that was a...
that was from last night, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll only see those evil disciples for a while.
As long as they don't show up here.
Mm-hmm. Is your guy alright now? Is he healed himself? Oh, his mood's bad. What's this? Herbs. Oh, he has been taking herbs. Right, so that's...
Oh, so he'll just self-administer.
Seems so, or somebody's getting it to him.
Here, do you know what I wish there was that right-click prioritise? Because look, see the slats in your fridge? That'll be letting all the food spoil.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. You're right. I know. Can you do that? Oh, well, I could... Yeah, there's a wee priority button here.
Why is it so small in there?
Oh, I know. It's
but okay. Right, well, let's see if they put their money where their mouth is and actually build it then.
There's just wee bits like this. It's just little quality of life that Rimworld does so well that this, if it did it, would be just as good. Like, I cannot... Like, unless I've missed it right, but see when I look at this is how food works. You just have to pick a number, right? So you go to produce, and you just have to put stuff on a plate. Now, what I can do is I can change this to look endlessly or loop 50. And it's like,
Yeah.
or you can do a bunch of 10s. You can like do one and then repeat it, but like the Rimworld one is so simple but so fucking excellent that you just go, right, I never want to have less than 20. And it's just like, it's just amazing. You can't really describe how good it is or how like effective that is, you know. Which if this did that, it would be so much better. Because we had an issue a wee while ago where we ran out of food because I forgot that this just ran out, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a wee immortal.
Alright, good.
Oh, there he is, I guess. What are you doing? Should I get Meow Meow to go and do our
Social chatting.
socialising? Right, talk. Oh, what's persuade? Oh, yeah, let's do that. We can get him to come and stay here. Maybe he'll say no because we don't have a bed for him yet. Oh yeah, he's here.
Alright, good. What's his name?
Kui Wei Yan.
Welcome.
Aye.
Wonder if he'll help in combat if it came to it.
He should do because he's a cultivator, so he is the guy. Let's have a look at him. Oh wait, so no, he doesn't look like he's. Oh, maybe he's like. Is he not part? Because that's blue. I think he's just a guest. Oh no, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Bit of doom. Okay. He doesn't like it here. Oh, he's a water guy though. So he can't be in the same places as Doogie. I'll need to make places for Doogie and places for this guy. Let's try and search for disciples again. Didn't find any potentials.
Unlucky.
Aye. Should we just keep sending them there and just keep doing that until he does find somebody? Because I don't really know what else we should do.
Yeah, do that.
Because the more folk we get to cut wood and mine, the faster we'll get these things done. I can't believe this isn't done yet. But I think I've been daft because I've taken everyone off building.
Yeah, put them on none. Surely. So that they do a mixture of stuff.
Yeah, okay. That just feels like an underused thing. That feels like it should.
I know, because I feel why. Like I get the rationale behind wanting to select that.
Yeah.
Like you're basically just taking one of them and putting it to the far left.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they're just not really doing what you would expect them to do. You've only asked them to do one thing, so what the fuck? Why are they not doing?
Also, what's this? So it says. Oh no, I read that wrong. It's fine. I don't know what this wee question mark is though. Is it just because I'm awaiting meter ingredients, so have we ran out of ingredients?
Aye, maybe need to hunt some more things.
Well, that's what Turtle Man's supposed to be doing. Oh, is that dude?
But is he already done that? Maybe?
There also doesn't seem to be a thing. Oh fuck. Okay. Aye, when you go, mate.
That's how people are getting hurt. They're away fighting bears and shit.
And then I don't know. Oh, okay. Another guy. Right, so we'll go here. I think if we hunt that, they should at least. It says they should butcher it. I'm just not sure if they're actually doing that. Food. So we've got food, but we've got hardly any ingredients. So we've got meat. Aye, so. Oh, so that. We do have hunters of meat, so I don't know what it's talking about. But at least it's doing that now. And we got a bear hide.
There's a puddle.
Oh, I
send Doogie at that.
Aye, take that.
No, you don't have enough inspiration.
No.
We'll keep it in mind though. If that puddle's still there later on.
Pop-up comes up, Doogie drowned. 7 slaughtering sect elders suffer from severe injuries and cannot be cured by common elixirs.
That was a tongue twister, that.
No. Recovery is only possible through a continuous transfer of power accompanied by a large amount of metal chi. Any timely help will be much appreciated. No. Oh, what you doing?
Look at him.
That looks like a chocobo.
Yeah, it does a wee bit. What are they up to?
Oh.
What's Doogie's mood like?
Oh, I'm not even sure we can check when he's away.
Oh, okay.
It's probably the best thing. He's probably having a bad time. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's making this. I wish I hadn't done this now.
What is that?
It's like I was making I'm making soil, so like it's gonna be a better farm. You said we should make a big farm, and I seen this soil option, It said it takes a while, but I think that's going to make really good soil.
I mean, surely, it's fine to look because they've finished that house now.
Have they? Oh, aye.
Aye.
Well, let's make
So
a bed then.
like, they're at least at a loose end to do that.
Aye, but there's mining to do.
There is mining to do. Maybe set one of them on mine priority.
Aye.
Probably not. Maybe that gong song.
Yeah, right, so let's get to bed. First of all, we'll... Oh, no, it's no built yet. So, Gungsun, he's building. So he's actually building something right now. Where is he?
He's the one doing the farm.
Oh, wrong guy.
No, he's not anymore.
He's getting some water. Fucking watch don't get knocked in the head with that guy.
Pull up your work spreadsheet.
I'm going to close. I've got too many of these stupid...
It's a wee bit overlappy on the UI there, isn't it?
Yeah, there we go.
There'll probably be a mod that fixes that, same as RimWorld has a mod for everything.
Yeah. Well, I say, who's the best miner? Gungsung to be miner, although he's the main builder.
I know, but I mean, builder,
true.
there's no... You would do that quick, but you're not actually asking them to build that much just now.
True. Oh. So Shang Ying's another guy we've got staying with us the now. I thought persuade would mean to like join us. Doesn't seem to be that.
Yeah,
because he's got the same colour as the other guy.
Aye. See in build, what would be in the leisure tab?
Leisure, like fun games.
What would decoration give me a wee?
Like these are the lanterns.
Yeah. So that's just lighting. Go for furniture.
So, but the lighting is actually more about mood than actual light source.
Sure.
So like, see if I click this, and then you'll have all these options to get like the different elements. But aye, so what did you say?
Go to furniture in there. And decoration. So
I didn't actually realise you had so well spotted.
Sweet. Right, so there's more stuff at scenery.
Oh,
cool. Statue. Presumably you'd unlock some stuff, but right, see if you zoom out a wee bit. See, like, this is your kind of like scrappy, self-sufficient, you just kind of let's get everything built. But is the world big enough that you could make one of those like lavish temples of very good aesthetic quality?
Someone could, however. That
well, maybe not at self-sufficient levels yet.
No, I'm just to see when it comes to like nice, even like when we played Age of Empires, my thing always looked because I just
right. Do you know the eye for that?
No at all.
Right, I see.
At all.
I see.
So
yeah, I mean, sure. Like, so you zoom out and look at this, it's like very, it's like function over form, isn't it?
But like, imagine
it works.
This is just going to be the base, and then there's a tempo here with a step in front of it. You know what I mean? Right, and there's food.
The farms are different sizes.
There's even a fucking wee bit here in that second field that I'm sure would annoy someday, but no me. Right, is this mine done yet? Oh, there we go.
Fair enough.
Let's get him continued, right? Because we're almost at the iron. And then what we'll do, actually, to preempt that, let's get our smelters. Is a smelter? Furnace? Oh, I've done this already, but when I have 50 iron bars are ready to be produced, so we're alright.
Right.
More than half a month now. I wonder if criminals who attacked Tai He sect has left. Perhaps I should go back to Ti He.
It told us they had.
No, different place. That was Mount some.
Oh, okay.
I think this.
Cool.
I think this is our canon hometown sect. Remember the tutorial where
okay.
I think that was that place. There's
cool.
like a wee story mission to return and see what's going on. What's he doing? Oh, he's back. He's been back for ages.
I think is it maybe the case that everything in this game is revolving around having the cultivators be happy. What in the world is wrong with Doogie?
Everything.
No, but
it's
specifically,
it's feng shui. That's the thing. We need
feng shui.
We need this because see if we go to this, all these are shit. Except his mental state is much better now. Oh, because it's pristine mental state. So he's actually
one of those
happy.
People.
He's happy now. Maybe. So
what benefit is that giving us?
I think it's just helping his mood, and then everything he does that's good. So with high mood, you do everything better. So if he
never does anything.
It's because we don't really know what to do. Like we've got this, right? So if I've got a crafting table, but this let us make stuff before. Like we were able to create. Remember, we tried to create a artifact with a bow, and then we couldn't pin the bow again. I don't know how I did that because we go here.
Yeah, that's true.
This, and we'll try and smart into spirit stones.
It's
No.
not equipped to him, is it? Because it's
No, we
only
checked
the
that.
key guys that have
Yeah.
artifacts.
We checked that because if we go into him and we go into his equipment, it was a bow, and it's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would be in there.
Sure.
So like, but we did it somehow. Like, so I did it. I clicked on that. Now all I've got is demolished. Shinky was so shit at it that he broke it.
See,
best place to
I mean, we
craft.
wouldn't rule it out, but see in the bottom of that wee bar there, there's a sort of
Sorry.
oh, nice.
Okay.
There you go.
We merchant.
Go back into that. And then the shot in the dark is, see at the bottom right, there's like a yellow sword. Is that anything at all?
Oh, it just focuses on it.
Like, it just zooms to it, right? Fair enough. Just try to kind of do an exhaustive thing of the buttons here.
I wonder if it's just so. I'm sure it was click, and then you clicked on something else, or does he have to do? Do I have to click on him and then? I need to get him to do this somehow. Oh, also we're training mind, so that's getting his mood up. So that's probably what that's been doing. So let's maybe get him on
Balance.
Yeah, let's get him
Or
balanced.
train, maybe, since he's happy.
Trained, all that does is get you more spells. I can't remember that the practice will do something where it's law.
Practice a law, but that's one of his minuses, is law.
Aye. So maybe at the moment, until we get our feng shui sorted, we'll train to get him experience, to get more spells. Yeah. Because right now, it's because he's nothing's fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to get this up. And then currently he's a Gen 1 disciple. I'm assuming when you get that up, you promote him and he becomes Gen 2, and then he unlocks other things. My guess, anyway.
Open that back up again, his mood, because I just realised that mental state and mood are two different things. Look.
Oh yeah, so he's alright. He's there. He's like...
Room needed? What's he talking about? Oh, because look, the corner of his room is burst. At the top left.
Oh yeah, well spotted. So... Oh, he's a bit of a drama queen here, man. Need a room because I've got one wall missing. Well, I guess if my house had a wall missing, I'd be a bit annoyed. Right, wall. Okay, make it timber. Right, do we have iron yet? Oh, it looks like we might. Metal. Iron bar. Well, I think if that's there, sure that means we had some at some point. Maybe. Did we? Let's go here. Aye. That's brown stone. Aye, folk are taking the iron because that's iron. Is it him? Why, they're all away. Aye. Right, okay, we're getting there. We'll have this observatory in no time, man. Because...
It's taking a whole episode, did you?
3 fucking episodes.
Well, no, but that observatory's been in the planning stage for an episode and a half.
Aye, true. Right, but are folk actually bringing it? Oh my god, he is so slow.
He's murder.
Man.
Look at him. He should be ashamed of himself.
Aye. We almost made you a turtle.
Aye, remember.
Good. Right. Are we making... That still says 50, so they've no started yet. What does this need?
It may be training sleepy time.
Yeah. So this needs iron. This needs...
Oh, you need 2 water, but surely they can just go to the well and get that.
I think there's actually... Right, okay. There's something we can do to collect water. So a water vat. That's the one that requires frequent use of water. Right, so let's put that here. Right. Does that make sense? And then, because here, right, because you can only... You draw water, and it only does it once. You just have to wait for them to do it. But I'm hoping that means they'll maybe put it in here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a bucket of water there. And then somebody will build this, and hopefully they'll just fill that with water. But he's just drank it. A dim lit of treasure has been seen at Nanping. Right, we've got other things to do here.
No, send him there. Doogie's doing fuck all.
True. Right.
Send him to that.
Do you remember what it said?
No.
Mount
Not so much.
Ningping? Ningping? That's
Nanping Village.
Was it Nanping Village?
Aye.
Okay. Well, actually, is there a secret? Oh, yeah, I think there we go. Nanping, yeah, you're right. Okay, so
camp.
So I think it's this one. You have to... Oh, no.
Oh, so you get a lot of food there. Is output, or is that what that means? Beef and boar meat? Sure. We'll take that. It's only up the road.
Right, well, let's try an adventure first.
What does enter say when you hover? Oh,
It just
okay.
means I'm actually gonna. It's gonna like generate the world there. I want to do a wee adventure first.
Oh, cool.
Just
Right, okay.
I'll do an adventure first, just to see if you get it without doing
Aye.
it, and then push come to shove, I can then just
As a
enter it.
tester.
Aye, because
Right, so I didn't know that though. If you can enter something, if you're near it, it will generate the world. That's
yeah,
cool.
but and only a lot of the times you'll get killed. Like it's like you'll be in enemy territory, or like it'll be seen as bad that you're there.
Right.
So you have to be kind of careful, I think.
Is it your reputation or something like that that needs to go up?
I think so. Or you need to have, or you just have to be friendly with the folk first. So it's not like you're just there.
Right.
Right. This is doing stuff, but we've not built this shit, so it'd be quite handy if somebody would go and do that. Right.
Is it still train o'clock at 9? When do they actually start working? Oh, they should be working. Like, what's the hold up? Are they all sad? Is that?
No. I think a lot of them, some of them are sleeping still. Fucking.
Oh, okay.
But he's
Fuck's
injured.
sake.
He's maybe going to be close to dead. He's got a serious cut. Oh, he's fully recovering though, and
All right.
unchanged. So I get type of a bear, to be fair. And frogs actually don't do well against bears in real life.
No, they've not been known to.
No. So, right.
Music, though. We're getting some music.
Aye,
Yeah.
we've been a bit. Oh,
You know.
right, and I've started this. So, and they're a bit more functional with the water right now. I don't know what they're doing with it, though.
So see these two cultivators that have just shown up? Do they just belong to us?
No, I think they'll just guess.
Right. But it says room needed and stuff like that. Like,
Is it?
yeah, on the mood, you've got access to. Can you send
Well,
them
yeah,
to
I
do
think
stuff?
I don't think so. So I know because he wasn't there. See, when I did my degree
Oh, the
adventure,
work.
they weren't there.
Aye. Oh, okay.
And
Oh well,
this-
fuck them. What's
and
the point in them then?
I think they'll just maybe they'll probably protect us if we get raided.
That's true.
That's not his route. A bland treatment. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you never gave him a room. There's no
Aye.
guests.
So
So Pit of Doom must be a faction that you
Yeah.
could. Right.
but we
Okay.
increased by one because we were only bad to them. This
Aye.
one they're very good.
How come the turtle man is staring at cat lady while she's sleeping? Oh.
Maybe he fancies us. So came here and found traces of many incidents. So they decided to focus on managing one of them. So we can rebuild an agency, whatever that means. We can unearth an artifact, collect resources, or this casket. Man,
No, I might be wrong, but the casket was the first secret you got, and I wish I could remember what it was, but I think it's like I think it was like the chance of an item or something like that.
yeah. I was
Like a
between
legendary
that.
item.
Yeah, I was between that and artifact. But Tai also is the place that I think's our hometown, so that sounds like it makes sense.
Wanna do that then?
Aye. Arrived at Implement and learned about Zang. Was dwelling place from some villager. Asked for the casket. Oh, but my guy, I don't think my guy's very charismatic, by the way.
Yeah, he's no anything though.
Dougie said the being of coming from a household of immortals, yet Zonger's family had always felt he was a swindler. Didn't have any options but to bring back martial prowess to bear, intimidating everyone and gained a stone casket. Oh, we got it.
Alright.
We had to go and like show my muscles.
Oh well, maybe
Yeah,
he can do
okay.
something then. Right,
Yeah.
so he just always needs to be on an adventure at the moment, surely.
Aye, yeah. Because we don't understand anything else about what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, aye. And the thing, see with RimWorld, sometimes I feel once I've done a wee bit, I can just stop playing sometimes and just watch, and it feels like I'm always like progressing something. But with this, I always feel like I'm not doing something right, which may or may not be the case.
Right. So I have a theory about this. See, in RimWorld, obviously mood's important and stuff like that, but I think that the fact that this is quite a bare bones colony at the moment, just for functional get on your feet purposes.
Yeah.
I think that you could be optimizing the appearance of the place in terms of like that's why I was saying, why don't you go and build a lavish symmetrical temple somewhere? You know what I mean?
Well, actually,
where like specific rooms for stuff that's all joined together, and you could put decorations and shit down.
Here's
Give everyone their own room with floors and that.
Yeah, here's the thing with the wood offcut, so I can make roofs, which will make them happier. Surely.
But you're making them happier. Wait, see, I'm not convinced about this roofs because they say it doesn't come up as a negative not having a roof. Does it?
It just says they hate their room, barren room. So I don't know if barren.
Aye, but it's not got a floor, and you've not given them any decorations.
Well,
either.
we can get a floor too with offcut. So offcut does everything. So I think
Oh,
floors
offcut's
and
floor
roofs-
as well.
Yeah. I think we
Right,
do
fair
that
enough.
first, and then we can start keeping things. Oh, there's Dougie back. So we just send them back on something else.
Aye. Well, where'd they put that casket? Is it in the
Alright.
storage spot?
Rock.
Is it that green
What
thing? That's spirit wood.
See, and it's other things that I don't want to get. Like, where is everything? Is it in his? Maybe he's getting it as an equipment.
What's that green thing? On the
Um,
storage. So that's the jacket you got the other night, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you think it would come up here or something?
Yeah.
Fuck knows, man. Who's he doing it in there again? Oh god, it's always in her room.
I know.
She's got absolutely no privacy.
No.
Right.
Nah.
Unless he's just dropped it somewhere. Aye, there it is.
Aye, right. I mean,
Right, open. One. Let's get it.
Doogie gonna do that, or is
No, it's you.
Guff
Hope that's
bot.
not a cuss.
Aye. Frogs are immune to curses.
It's a spell that turns you into a frog. That's the chest that the hunter is hanging from now I got off the corpse. At the foot of my there's a long sword crossed with a liquor gourd on the exterior. It's a mark of a fellow disabled back in T6. Guff Ball remembered the fellow. That confused me there. Remembered the fellow disabled and how he was as a person. Guff opened the chain gently and found a number of manuals inside, a number of elixirs and a lumina core. Oh. So you got a book, some recipes. Sounds handy. Golden Book of 6 Edicts and 5 Directions. Heal Powder, Spirit, Rebirth Pill, and Lumina Core. That seems
Okay,
pretty
they're all
good.
Purple, so that's good.
So, Spirit Powder, they make from ginseng. It can stimulate one's meridian channels and cure injuries with a spirit tag. Okay. Consume it will allow one to rebirth into a mortal or remolded body. It can save one's life even on the brink of death. Oh. Luminal Core, essence of meteorite, but has special physical attributes and is considered a rare treasure in the world. What? So it doesn't actually tell you what it is, it's just it possesses special attributes. And that's just a book that tells you things. Okay. How is the iron though working?
Someone's injury is deteriorating.
Oh, 2 folks. Oh, 3 folks. Right, so let's look at you first. This is going to end with you what everybody did. Well, this, I think this is getting better, right? Because herbs, I think he's continuously taking herbs, and that's eventually going down. Because the other thing was this, I think, and it's now fine or terrible. I can't really tell. There's no red, so he'll be alright.
What about Meow Yaldi?
Yeah,
It's dying.
Right, that's not good. So
No.
We'll recover in 50 seconds. Cut deterioration. Clear up to that. So that should be
Awesome.
stamped by a bull.
Pause it if that's time sensitive.
Although it says 407
Jesus.
seconds, right? But other things have said that for ages and it's not been doing it. So I don't know. Oh, she's got an infection. Right.
Aye.
This is where Doogie's hang could maybe work. Let's see. No,
Yeah,
no,
very, really good. She's in bed, I think.
Doogie. Okay. Oh. And that's not Doogie, right?
Does the other guy have any spells you can tap into?
I don't think you can. It's got nothing there. Again, I don't think we have control of him at all.
Nah, fair enough.
Right, let's see if Doogie will do anything. We do just get a rebirthing pill, so if she does die, we could probably just like bring her back.
How come nobody's going to go? How come nobody's tending to her?
I know. That's the thing, there was a tutorial about healing.
Prioritise healing, maybe, on one of them.
Yeah. Well, she's the main healer, I think.
Well, we need to do it in somebody else.
Healer.
Oh, nobody else is on it.
No, that means he's on it.
Who?
Slow man.
Oh, of course, sorry, it's Meow Yaldi, that's great.
Yeah. So it's, he should be able to do it. And it seems like there is a tutorial on healing, right? So I guess it's my fault for not remembering, but also the game could do a wee bit better job of like explaining what to do here.
Mm-hmm.
She is taking medicine, which is the only thing I've got. You know, I've not made elixirs yet because I don't know how to. Or no, I do know how to. I think we've got there's a medicine thing, right? Wait. So produce. Do we have something for infections?
Healing balm. Healing pill.
Healing pill. Treat to visceral injuries. Used to open wounds, having a apparent correct effect. Medicinal ingredient. Laxative, I know what that is.
Aye.
It can be turned and smoked as a beverage. Nope. Fractures, nope. Relieve pain, I guess, but treating wounds and illnesses. Right.
Google it. Because I don't
Yeah.
want her to die.
Right, so she's the main thing I think is she's got an infection. So how do we fix that?
Seems to perhaps just be healing pill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to our medicine now. Produce. Do we have things for a healing pill? We need ginkgo fruit. We've got
Two
and we need
herbs.
2 herbs. We should have that. Oh, unless
No.
oh, but we've got a fucking massive herb garden. Why are these
Aye, but they're not done yet.
medicine? Oh, they must have been getting made for herbs. Must be getting made for someone else because we've not been using that many. Oh, well, I guess everybody's
Well,
always
no,
injured.
everybody's. Aye, I think we just
True.
ran out.
Okay, well, we just have
Good
to
enough.
hope.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, let's be clear. This isn't passing the 3-hour rule because the game's too big and it's too hard.
Yeah.
And who knows if it's even watchable as well.
I don't know. It's just so. It's like one of the most deep and esoteric games I've ever seen. Like, it's just so mysterious. It's so deep. It's very functional. I'll give it that. And it's actually, I'm sure it would be enjoyable. Oh, another one. Yeah.
Alright.
Send whoever. The Guffball got bonuses for it, so send Doogie this time.
Aye.
So aye, yeah, we can. I mean, we can jump back in and play it and stuff like that, but whatever.
Oh, it's
Another crystal.
crystal. Is that all? Oh well.
Appears to be.
So, crystal from highly concentrated key resource 20,000 key. Something can be sure. Key found for a certain period of time. Cool. It's just all the cheese stuff. It's just it's unlike anything I've ever played before in terms of its mechanics, and it's just it always gives you the feeling of you just are not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you're missing something.
Yeah.
It's definite mastery to be had in this, but at least RimWorld is like, you know, it is kind of, we're used to the RimWorld language, like fucking go there, shoot this guy, build a house, but see all this cultivation and chi and fucking feng shui and all that. That's next level shit.
Cannot for the life of me work out why I'm not collecting iron because we've been doing it. Like, unless this...
They maybe haven't reached it yet.
No, they have. It's been on the ground, I'm sure. Like, so, why?
Meow Yaldi died.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, you're a good one, Meow.
Aye. Oh, well.
Right, buddy.
Pour one out for Meow.
Right, we'll bury
You need to bury her. Do you need to make a grave, though?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Grave is one of the options.
Oh, man. Right, I assume it's area. Maybe not. Life? Ironic? Tomb? Yeah. Right, we'll place it. Oh, stuff in the rain.
Near the farm.
Aye, here's a nice wee place.
Aye.
Oh man, right, well, we've got an extra bed.
Aye, that's the spirit.
Alright, see if I'll go down here. Right. We have been getting to it. Oh, there's iron ore right there. Right, so we've got iron ore. And there's some there as well. So, like, do we have to
Have
tell
they
them
built
to
it and you've no noticed?
No, because, like, right, so maybe I have to tell them to smelt it then. So I've told them to smelt that. So somebody can go and do that soon, hopefully.
After you have an inner disciple, you can smelt items that aren't needed.
Oh no!
in stones.
Smelt isn't what I think smelt means. That's another thing. All that's doing is making key.
Yeah.
Jesus. Ah. Cancel. No! Right, he's used all this fucking
I
iron.
saw your iron then. Yeah,
But
there
thank
you go.
God. Doogie's key is fucking minted though, even though he never uses it for anything. Right.
Temporarily or
Craft.
permanently?
Oh, this is how you do artifacts. Right, okay. Let's make an artifact out of...
Make out of that green thing.
This one? Oh,
Aye, just so,
that's
so it
red.
ends up being good.
No, I think it's
Oh,
already an
okay, so it's
artifact.
feng shui. You need to.
Um,
What about that first casket that you opened? Is there anything good in there? That's red.
no, I think it's to be a normal item.
Mm.
Right, so, although, Guffball got a sword, right? So I'm going to take Guffball. Gonna go
No,
into
Guffball, it was an image of a sword crossed with something
Oh, right,
on
okay.
the thing.
A bull accident felt distraught, several times becoming awakened as a result. It can only be right. So that's a disciple. So a bull guy is running about. Maybe we'll go into that later. Right. So there is no sword. I feel like a fool. Let's do that again. Right. So we're gonna craft a legacy art. No, I'm gonna do it. Craft an artifact out of. What would you do with timber? I feel like that seems stupid.
It's one of the only things that turn green, though.
Cotton, right? Let's do this because this might make it look nice. Right.
Sure. Don't know how that's better than wood, but get a bash.
Cotton feels soft and you can make clothes out of it.
Yes.
So anyways, making this, but the last time we don't know what fucking happened with it.
Yeah.
So let's keep an eye on what's going on. So he's making an artifact. So you think you would get a wee message saying, "Oh, bow destroyed, artifact, pish," but it didn't. I just didn't say anything. Right, created an artifact that did say something. And there it is there. Right, so 6 direction string. This looks minted. So now, we'll equip that on Dougie and make him happy. Why the fuck did the Bono do that?
Must have failed.
Oh, Gung Sung Sung died now.
Oh, man.
Jesus. And then I get crippled. How would you get crippled? Oh, palpitations. Source haunted house.
Oh, yeah. So, but that's not what killed him. You know? Palpitations. Oh no, it was. So that's like the ancient danger thing in the mine. He must have found something when he was mining.
Ah, right, okay.
Jumped in south. Let's see what it was talking about.
I found some.
Found some scary rocks or something, didn't he?
Aye. Right, an artifact from taken away. Okay. Right. Give me a wee. So, Guffy, this is at 53 minutes.
Aye.
Should we just discuss the game? Because this is a disaster now.
It's a wee bit of a disaster.
Everybody.
I mean, you tried your best. Like, I mean, it's no better than I could have done.
I would say even Rimworld generally ends pretty quickly in your first run. You know,
aye,
so
for
like,
sure.
I don't think that's the. I'm saying it's not the worst thing that's ever happened, but
No, my Rimworld experience ended quicker than this.
aye,
You know, and it's always the way. I think like if you were going to do it again, you'd maybe. I think it's the same in Rimworld. You need to make the place a bit prettier for them.
I think this is where I don't work. Like, this is my anti-feng shui, right? Because my brain doesn't make things look nice.
Right.
Ever, at all. Like, I couldn't even colour in the lines. The new, never mind when I was a wee boy. See, like, colouring books. Man, I might as well just shat on them because honestly, they're just... can he stay in the lines? Can he make anything look nice?
Yeah.
So, if it's a game that requires, like, aesthetics... There's genuinely no point in me even playing it.
Right, well, there is 2 of us. So here's the question is this. Maybe this should have been discussed off mic, right? But do we just move on and play Amnesia? God help us. By the way, I'm not looking forward to Amnesia because I'm scared of horror games. There you have it. I said it. Fucking you's happy.
Yeah.
Right? Then, or do we say, right, well, see, because if you're at nothing for aesthetic, then I'm better than you at the aesthetic thing. Even though I'm no good at it, if you're telling me you're nothing, then I'm a wee bit better than you at it. So the other option is we have another go at this, but I take the reins and do the fancy stuff, the making it look good shit, but you coach me in all the shit that I don't understand, which is practically everything else.
I do think you're maybe overemphasising how much I know as well, because I don't really know that much. So I'm not sure my coaching would be that good. But what I will say, right, It's up to you. Do you feel strongly about doing that? I'll be honest, I'm actually fairly happy with a certain thing of us playing a game for 3 hours and then doing like a. I think we should maybe. I think we get in our head thinking like this is a review. We're saying if this game's good or not. I don't think that's what it is. I think we're playing a game for 3 hours and then we're letting folk know this is what this game is. If you like
Aye. We're
A,
tourists.
if you like A, B, and C, you will like this game. If you don't, you won't like this game, and I think that just has to be it. So don't think of us being like jumping the gun and going, "Nah, this game's 10 out of 10," even though we've not completed it.
Right.
Maybe
So
we don't give it a
here's
rating.
mine.
Yeah.
You're asking me if I would play this. The answer is that why, if it just seems too wide and too deep for casual playthrough. I think that the reason I'm worried about this is because you would be able to be a tourist in another game for 3 hours and get a good idea what it is. Not in this.
Mhm.
This must be the most complicated game on planet Earth by miles. It
I
is
would-
by miles. RimWorld's nothing compared to this.
I would
RimWorld's
say
fucking simplicity.
I would say the Paradox games are a wee bit more complicated, but maybe even not.
Are
Maybe
they
not.
fuck? No, they're not. Like Stellaris is nothing like this. Stellaris, you can work out blah blah blah. That's just one example of a game that I played recently that I don't think we've discussed. But Crusader Kings isn't as hard as this.
Yeah.
No fucking way. There is a wee bit of language in Crusader Kings that you need to get around and stuff, but this is preposterous.
Yeah. So
And I don't. I just wonder why don't we go and just make a video out of playing RimWorld where we are reasonably knowledgeable and it might be a wee bit more watchable for that fact.
I was
You know what I
going to
mean?
say, see if you're thinking about playing this game, but you've not played RimWorld, do not play this game. I don't think there's a reason to play this game while RimWorld exists. The only reason to play this game, in my opinion, is if you've played RimWorld to death and you want something similar, but with
And
more
deeper.
to learn. And you want something deeper, and then you want to experience something like RimWorld again. But from what I've played, I'm not sure what it does better than RimWorld in any. Well, actually, other than aesthetics, this looks way fucking nicer than RimWorld.
Doesn't it? The animations are really good and stuff.
Yep.
But here's the thing, right? I think you need to give the Caaave some credit here because imagine we'd done this on and we hadn't played RimWorld.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? I mean,
would
what
have-
the fuck would we have done? Like, the only reason that we are anywhere near, and I know we've not done very well there, but the only way we're anywhere near understanding is because of RimWorld.
Yeah.
So if you've not played RimWorld, you don't go anywhere near this. That's the key takeaway. Go and play RimWorld, and then if you like RimWorld, come and play this.
Yep. And what I'd say,
You're absolutely right.
I'm going to quit out of this in a second, and I'm going to show you something as well that I think has to be a negative. So if I go to return to main menu, and I'll show you some of the tutorials, right? See if I go to basic. See when you click on this, and it's for learn the basic for like acquisition of materials. So going to get wood, mining, all that. Right? See this room construction. They are separate generated worlds. So like you don't get a flow. Like see with RimWorld, the tutorial is you play the start and it tells you the first thing to do, then do the next thing, then do the next thing, then do the next thing, all in one world. And then you can just continue from there. But this is, here's the one thing we're teaching you, end, menu, next thing they want to teach you, end, menu. So you get absolutely no like flow of what to do first when you start the game, and it's totally, and then you forget how things happen, because here we get into cultivation, which is fucking incredibly confusing. And I'll even just show you a wee example of what I mean here, right? So say we look at one of the first things, right? Foundation training. And I click start tutorial. Hopefully this isn't, we could always skip through this if it takes too long to load or in, but I've talked while this is happening, so no. It comes in, and then straight away, look what I've got. They've already built things, they've already built all this stuff. The actual tutorial things itself, where it's stopping the game, it's telling you what to click on, that's fine, right? And that's actually not too bad. And it tells you what buttons. But see, after you're going through menu, do you fuck remember what's going on with the worksheet?
There's no flow. Yeah, it's a very bad teaching game. It doesn't teach you how to play it very effectively. And from that point of view, you could even argue that like it's quite convoluted in ways that are streamlined in other games. Like Key is just magic, you know, or whatever. See that inspiration, and then you've got like bad mood, but also mental state. Why not just have it under mood?
Yep.
You just split them up for
know.
reasons. But you need to learn all of this stuff to
Yeah.
get good at this. Go and play RimWorld instead.
And also, see this? This is the first thing it teaches you in cultivation, and it tells you an outer disciples foundation training is only complete when the foundation reaches 25k. At this point, I didn't know what an outer disciple was. So it's just like I had to go and Google that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's just like, what is the difference? So I just didn't understand at all. So it's just, the tutorial has bits that are good. I think some of this stuff, like, it's actually properly highlighting certain menus because there's so much of it. It needs to. It needs to. It should be in one big thing. This is your guys have started here. This is what you do first. Do it. This is what you should do next. Get you a nice wee starting point and then let you play the game. But it doesn't. It just totally.
Yeah.
It's just jarring when you start a game properly.
Yeah. Now, we're not going to give this a score, presumably, because it's like, see if you like this, you probably think it's the best game in planet Earth. That's the thing. If you're really, really enjoying it, just go ahead. Yeah, that'll be the thing. But I'm going to read the top review on Steam, if you don't mind, from a person who's played 124 hours. So that's more than us.
Maybe we'll
by a couple.
We'll maybe even put this on the screen.
Aye, yeah, we could put it on the screen, right? So, it's not recommended from someone with 124 hours. The game is great fun, but if you do not like relying on guides, do not play this game. And then he goes into a lot of detail about explaining it. Perhaps the situation is different if you're hardcore into wuxia, which I presume that word just means the culture of the thing that you're looking at here, the mythology. The Chinese mythology of it all, presumably. And you know that the evil sects cultivate earth flux already or stuff like that. But before this game, I didn't even know what the cultivation genre was. So we don't have a fucking scoop what that is. So none of these words are landing with us. And then the recommended, I feel like a foreigner trying to play this game, 10 out of 10 wuxia simulator. So that word wuxia must be something that it would help if you had, like, see if you were playing a Lord of the Rings game, it would probably help that you like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But wuxia, we've got no context for this. I've never even heard of it. No. Somebody said after 2,653 hours, it's okay.
I know, man. It's like,
yeah, there you go. Okay, so you get the idea. It's a really, really deep game for people who are up for a mysterious and highly esoteric challenge.
If you love learning systems, and then like there's going to be a level of mastery to this game where you're totally on it. It's like zoom 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 with the mouse, and you're getting everything working. You're then balancing. I guess see if you love, like, I think even if you're kind of in the interior design person, see with all the elements and meshing up all the moods and stuff and having certain buildings for these things, and you know that doors should be on certain sides. If that kind of thing tickles your fancy a wee bit, man, you'll probably love this game.
Yeah, like the aesthetic design.
Yeah, and even just like the actual you building things with now, like there's like rules to follow when you're building things, bedrooms, doors to the south and stuff. Some folk might like that, some folk might think that's restricting their creativity. I'm not sure.
But the one thing it seems that this game's got over RimWorld is the aesthetic quality, because RimWorld in your wildest dreams you can't make something look that pretty.
Yeah.
So that's not Doogie though.
No, that's fucking honestly
self-admitted not feng shui. So yeah, maybe this game isn't for you.
No,
it's probably for people who like the city plan and the aesthetic design.
Yep.
Because there's not a whole lot of raiding and combat or anything like that.
No, we had one raid, I think, in 3 hours.
In 3 hours, so there you go.
There is maybe a menu for that, but it's all right. I don't hate it. I don't have the mental capacity to play it for too long without really. And I did a bit of homework, by the way. I was watching tutorials. I watched a guy. We shout out to Icon Gaming, Icon spelled with a 0, who did pretty good tutorials for this, by the way. But it just wasn't quite enough to get me over that hurdle.
But that's the thing. It's not that you're. That's no slighting you. This is the most complicated piece of media generated by the human civilization. And it is like, can you think of anything more complicated than this?
In a way, Amazing Cultivation Simulator was the most amazing cultivation
Yeah.
of our time.
Yeah, you'd almost be as well going out and trying it in real life.
Aye.
You'd be quicker doing it. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's the most complicated game I've ever seen by miles.
Aye, it is, and and it's made more complicated by a lack of like help from the game. So, aye. Apparently, see whenever you search, if you search on Google right now, Amazing Cultivation Simulator, one of the first predictive things will be Amazing Cultivation Simulator 2. So I don't know if they're bringing out a second one, because I've noticed there's also DLC. See if you look at my screen, the left and right, there's not installed. There's 2 DLCs for this.
Yep.
Obviously, I don't know how big they are, if they actually add much, but this one looks like it has pandas. So, you know, if you love pandas, get a DLC.
Aye, there you go. I mean, I'm glad we played it.
Yeah, it was an
I can't
experience.
see us
No.
putting in the effort to make anything more than we have, you know.
I know.
And the thing is, like, we're playing every game in the Game Pass. We need to move on at some point and get to the rest of the A's. And the thing is, if we were in the mood, we could just make a RimWorld video because it'd be more watchable because we're a wee bit more knowledgeable about RimWorld.
Yeah.
So.
Every game in the Game Pass, you say?
Aye, yeah, every game in the Game Pass. So the Game Pass is the thing that you with all the games, and we're going to play all of them.
Right.
So that's something.
Sounds awful.
It's the behaviour of imbeciles.
Yeah. It's a phrase like biting off more than you can chew that comes to mind. But, you know.
Aye. But we're not going to get anywhere if we keep playing Amazing Cultivation Simulator. So
true. What are we
on to the next one.
playing? What are we playing
Oh,
next?
I'll play next. Aye, just we're playing next. And you know,
I
very well what we're
forgot.
playing next. We're playing fucking Amnesia.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Ugh.
I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Right, is that an episode of gaming?
I think it might be. So,
Aye.
thanks for. If you watched this,
Yeah.
if you watched all
Thanks,
of this,
no one.
if you are still here, first of all, what is wrong with you? And also, thank you so much.
No, literally, if you're still here, that's like
you're a trooper.
that I would never be more surprised at anything in my entire life. So yeah, we do appreciate
You are
it.
the most
make yourself
amazing
known.
cultivation viewer of all time.
Yeah, make yourself known, please, because it would literally make my life.
Aye. Just say, listen, guys. Hey guys, comma. Great video.
Cave.
Yeah, aye, fucking aye. If you ever listen to this, because nobody will just say cave unless they've heard this message. So just say cave,
just go
and we'll
cave.
know you fucking watched this. And aye.
There you go then.
Yeah, aye. So I look forward to your message.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Cheerio.
See you later.